GNAC Top Plays begins in Ellensburg, where Western Oregon and Central Washington locked horns in a key conference gridiron battle. First drive of the game, and Ty Curry airs it out to Thomas Wright. He's gone like the cool breeze, 50 yards to the end zone for the early Wolves lead. To the third quarter, and Curry can run it as well. He hits the corner, flips the pylon, and gives the Wolves back the 21-20 lead after the extra point. In the fourth quarter, it looked like a replay of the last clip we showed. Curry, 7 yards to the corner, and the score. But it wasn't just the offense. Watch the speed of Curtis Anderson, going from the middle of the field to the corner for the goal line interception in the first quarter. To the fourth now, and Anderson reads it well again for his second pick of the game. Western a winner in Ellensburg for the first time since 1998, 36-26. Simon Fraser hosting Azusa Pacific at Swangard Stadium. First quarter, and it's Brandon Nixich to Solomon Hines, and he goes 75 yards to pay dirt. Plan make a game of it for the first 30 minutes with the Cougars. But Azusa says, not so fast. Late first half, the planned drive is stunted by Micah Roth on the sideline, one of two APU interceptions on the day. The Cougars build a 28-12 lead, and then effectively finish it off on this 29-yard touchdown by Dante Davis in the fourth. Azusa Pacific with the 38-12 GNAC win on the road. To the other side of the border, and no one has figured out a way to stop Western Washington volleyball. Simon Fraser didn't have the solution. Freshman Callie Heilborn led the way with 14 kills and 12 digs. Gabby Gunterman was big again, going double-double with 11 kills and 29 digs. And Kaylee Harper, well, she played her part well with 10 kills and 6 blocks. Vikings roll on with a 4-set win over the Clan and improve to 13-0 on the year. Earlier in the week, the Clan played at Western Oregon. First set, and the Wolves' Allie Spear makes the serve unreturnable for the ace. Later in the set, Sarah Crowell shows that sometimes it's about placement, going deep for the kill. To the second set, Allison Crisp with the nice attack that sends the Clan scrambling. And then it was Delaney Smith at the net for the emphatic kill. The Wolves play well in a 3-set loss to Simon Fraser. To the pitch, and Northwest Nazarene's men hosting Mary. Jake Levine wastes little time putting NNU on the board. The Nighthawks quickly turn the field of play, and Levine hits from the top of the box in the 6th minute. To the 55th, Brandon Parzio with the baseline runner off the throw-in, and Levine is there with the header into the net. 3 minutes later, Cameron Netvig is in place to close the day's scoring as the Nighthawks roll in Nampa 3-0. The next day, NNU women hosting Western Oregon, and Ricky Myers finds her number again. She gains the turnover and one-times the shot into the goal for her 7th of the year. Western Oregon scored later off a corner kick, and the two teams settled for a 1-1 tie. Seattle Pacific women at St. Martin's. Plenty of feet on this ball just after the second half began, until finally Sophia Chilzik pulls it out and puts it in for the first goal of the match. Off the throw-in the 66th, Chloe Gelhaus weaves through the defense, and she provides for the insurance goal. Falcons 2-0 over the Saints in Lacey. Falcon men were tied 3-3 after regulation with Point Loma, and Titus Grant is golden for the home team. He weaves his way through the Sea Lions' back line and sends his shot through the keeper's hands for the game winner. Seattle Pacific with its first win of the season in a 4-3 double overtime thriller. Western Washington men host the number 2 ranked Azusa Pacific, needing a stroke of luck to send the match to overtime. Well, they got it. The long clearing pass cross field from Gus Deal to Cameron Miller, whose header in the middle of the box with 30 seconds left in regulation ties it up. Vikings would fall in overtime 2-1 to the Cougars. 2 nights later, Vikings hosting Point Loma, and it's Miller once again. Off Drew Farnsworth's free kick in the 12th minute, Miller with the header and the bouncing ball into the net for the goal. To the 26th, and the Vikings run it from midfield to pay dirt with Ryan Schaefer seeing the ball into the net. That's all of the offense the Vikings needed for the 2-1 win to close non-conference play. Finally on GNAC Top Plays, Western Washington women at Simon Fraser. In the 15th, Carly White makes it a 1-0 lead with this shot from the top of the box. No one scored again until the 76th, with Liv Larson making short work on the assist from White that made it 2-0. 12 minutes later, Nelson was in almost the same place for the assist from Larson and the goal. Western secures the 3-0 shutout on Burnaby Mountain. That's it for GNAC Top Plays. I'm Blake Timm. We'll see you next time.